Hey designers, in today's video I want to discuss messaging. So it could be messaging that you have on your website, on your Instagram, on your Pinterest, on your LinkedIn, on your YouTube channel, whatever it is, messaging or copywriting as we call it, is really key when it comes to building a successful business. And this is what we're going to be discussing today. Are the words that you're using working for you or against you? Our premium branding experience helps interior designers with their branding, their website, and their copy. And the reason why I added the copy is because I realized that a lot of designers don't know what to say on their website, for example. So they get a beautiful website, but then they really struggle to speak directly to their ideal clients. And so that's why we started including copywriting, because the role of a copywriter is to understand from talking to you what your story is, who your ideal client is, what services you are providing for them, what pain points you're trying to solve, and how you come as a solution to your ideal client's problems. And sometimes it's very hard for clients to put all of this together on paper in a way that's going to attract, that's not going to overwhelm, that's going to speak to the right clients, and that's going to convert prospects, inquiries into clients. If you want more information about this service, I will link it down below, and you can also ask me questions in the comment section. When you're in the early stages of building a business, I don't always recommend designers to get a professional website done, for the simple reason that I speak from experience. When I started, I thought I was targeting a different niche, a different ideal client, and my messaging changed a lot over the past 3-4 years. And so before you get a professional website done with copy, because it can be a big investment when you're starting a business, I suggest that you try to work with people. You do what you think you want to do. You work with a few clients, and then you see if their profile has commonalities. So you want to see if the 2-3 clients that you had, if they have common points, and this is going to help you build a profile for your ideal clients. It's not always about what you want to do as a designer, but who needs you and who's attracted to you, who can connect with you. So it's important to look inward and do a little bit of an analysis of who you've been working with, what you're happy to work on, what is missing in the field of interior design, because sometimes we want to do something but it's highly saturated, or maybe there are not many people who are looking for this type of service, and therefore it's not enough work for you, so you want to pivot to another area of interior design. So at the beginning, when you're starting your business, it's about testing and seeing what works and what doesn't, and then write down everything and start building a profile for your offer and for your ideal client. And if I go back to me as the example, when I started out, I thought I was going to work with women and men, architects, interior designers, maybe realtors, and I thought that my ideal clients' pain point, like the main pain point, was that they wanted to scale their business, so scaling, making more money. And I realized over the years that the clients that I had were mostly women, not men, interior designers more than architects, although we do work with some architects, but mainly it was interior designers, women with young children. And their main concern was to be able to do what they love, to find more joy in design, not work nights and weekends, spend more time with their families. So they wanted to have a successful business, but their main goal wasn't to scale their business. It was to do more of what they loved, which was the design, and be able to make money but work less. So I had to tweak my messaging, and what really helped me was to chat with clients. And that's why in a lot of my videos I say, don't try to do everything, delegate what is outside your zone of genius, stick to your zone of genius. So in my business, I have a team working on the projects, and my main focus is to talk to my clients, because this helps me elevate the quality of the services, it helps me train the team better, it helps me provide a better client experience. So by talking to people, and I have a good tip actually, is to record the conversations that you have with your clients, because what you're going to be able to do is listen to those conversations again, and when you talk to them, you're going to be able to use what they tell you their issues are as your messaging. So for example, if I talk to clients and they constantly tell me, I'm doing so much admin stuff for my business, I miss doing design, I want to get back to designing, then this is something that I can include in my messaging. Get back to design, free up time to spend with your family, because these are the main things that they're looking for. They're not necessarily looking for help to scale their business. Even though everybody wants to have a successful business and want to make more money, you have to really understand what your ideal client's pain points are and how you're going to be able to help them solve the problem that they came to you with. So this is a really good tip that I have. Record conversations, go back and write down like important information that they're giving you, because then you can just use the same words in your messaging, whether it's on Instagram, on your website, on your YouTube channel, whatever it is. You can just use their own words so that when other designers come on your page, they can really relate to your messaging. And the more they can connect with you, the more they're going to want to work with you because they feel like you understand them. If you are starting out, I suggest that you try to work with 2-3 clients, then write down everything they have in common, see what their pain points are, what they're looking for, how you can help them, and what your offer is. So once you're clear about these points, you're ready to potentially invest into a professional website. And if you need help with the messaging, hire a copywriter who's going to be able to help you with this messaging, because they're going to be asking you lots of questions about who you are, how they can tell your story, because that's the connection aspect. You want to build relationships with people, and they're going to tell your story in a way that's going to convert inquiries into paying clients. I also recorded a video with the top things that you need to look for on your website. It's my web audit checklist. I will put the link here at the top of the video so you can check it out. But the messaging, the way you speak to your ideal client matters. So go back to basics, write down your ideal client's pain points, how you're the solution, how you can help them. And if you're clear about your ideal client and your offer, you can really move to the next step. And hopefully that will help you getting more ideal clients, not just clients, but ideal clients. This was a very short video. Hope you liked it. If you have questions, just drop them in the comment section.